Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Good morning to you all. We'll start with our prayers. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om. Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Asato ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Aviravirmayidhi. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanina Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamritavarshiniം Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim. Let we be protected, let we be nourished. Let we strive with energy and vigor. Let our study be enlightening and not give rise to hostility. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Lead us to truth and not to untruth. Lead us to enlightenment and not ignorance. Lead us to immortality and not death. Let the self-manifest Atman grow in me. Om peace, peace, peace. Om, O Bhagavad Gita, with which Partha was enlightened by the Lord Narayan himself, and which was incorporated in the Mahabharata by the ancient sage Vyasa. The Blessed Mother, the sister of rebirth, showering down the nectar of Advaita and consisting of 18 chapters upon thee, O Bhagavad Gita, O loving mother, I meditate. We chant the name of Sri Ramakrishna also, so because he is the manifestation of the principle that we are studying in Bhagavad Gita. And he is the originator, the incarnation as Sri Krishna. And also he expounded it through Bhagavad Gita. He manifested in his person also. Jai Jai Ram Krishna, 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 Jai Jai Ram Krishna. As we know, it is very intricate subject and it's very difficult subject, spirituality. So it is always better to keep an example and also where we find the example of the teaching. That is why we chant the name of Sri Ramakrishna. We have completed 9th chapter and today we'll start 10th chapter. But before that, before proceeding, it is always better to have a reference and context, what we are studying and why we are studying. The purpose of study of this is to yam labdhva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tat. We want to attain something which by any other means we cannot attain and which encompasses everything. Yam labdhva chaparam labham. Other gain is insignificant. What we study here in comparison than other objects of the world. Yam labdhva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tat. So never, you cannot outgrow this. Truth cannot be outgrown. You cannot surpass, bypass. So, yam labdhva chaparam labham manyate nadhikam tat. Yasmin sthito na dukkhene gurunapi vichalyat. And attaining to that state, by attaining what? No difficult situation can deviate us. So, this is the state where we are to reach. And it is a natural state. It's not that we are trying to attain something which is not natural. Only thing, somehow we are confused. And when we are confused, we don't know what it is. Though, like sometimes we say, like people put their specs here like this, and they're searching all around, but it is already there. So I understand you have. And similarly, sometimes, people wear necklaces and it is there, but still they search here and there. And search, we search whatever is convenient to us. So somebody dropped, there was a big fair, like uh, mm, Magh Mela or Kumbh Mela. So thousands, millions of people come there to take bath. And somebody lost a ring finger, the ring. Say he was wearing on his finger, but it dropped there. But it is very dangerous to search there, because millions of people come and drown him. So he thought it is dangerous not to search there. So he went to another pond and he was searching. And some Samaritans also came to him and said, "What are you searching?" "Oh, I lost my ring." He said, so they also started searching to help him. But one gentleman came who was a bit wise. He said, "Why did you lose this?" He said, there where the people are bathing. "But then why are you searching here?" No, it is dangerous there. It's convenient here. So we also search like that. But the thing is, we have three main things. One is one is called Chitta Mala. We have some, ambiguities, some dirt, as it were. What is not our real self? So it is a kind of dirt. So because of that, our real nature is covered. And not only that, then there is Chitta Vikshepa. For example, say suppose there is a pool, say swimming pool, and it has some dirt. So you cannot see what is lying beneath it. And Chitta Vikshepa, Vikshepa means then there is a wave also. So if there is Chitta Mala, dirt in the water of that swimming pool, then you cannot see what is lying there inside. And similarly, if it is in waves, that also you cannot see. And then natural one thing is Ajnana. Ajnana means not knowing correctly. We have some notions. It is not that we don't know. We know, but we don't know certainly what it is exactly. So now, what is the solution of these things? These three things. So one is Chitta Vikshepa. First is Chitta Mala. So we have to try to remove the dirt and dust of our Chitta. Chitta means this mind stuff. Mind. What's mind stuff? Say mind by which we plan, we think, we perceive. Even I'm perceiving you in and through mind. You are also perceiving me in and through your mind. So this is mind. The container of this mind is Chitta. And it is a very subtle identity. What is that? Because of ignorance, the reflection of the Chit is reflected. And it looks like that it has identity. And it says, aham, 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 aham. I am, I am, I am. So this somehow because we cannot understand the reason. Why we cannot understand? Because it is beyond, we understand in and through intellect. But if something has been created which is not within the limit of intellect, we cannot understand that. Everything that we understand in this world in and through our intellect. But intellect is created. What is that creator. How can intellect understand? So anyway, somehow, that's why you say somehow there is a reflection on of chit. Chit means chaitanya, consciousness on this. That's why chitta, as if there is chitta, chaitanya. And because of that, then comes identity, ahamkara. And because of that, then it functions. That's called mind, mana. And also intellect. Intellect is that pure part of it by which we try to understand what is real, what is not real, what is truth, what is not truth. So mana, buddhi, chitta, ahamkara. So ajnana, because of that initial not knowing thing correctly, we confuse. And then over and above that, there is lots of thinking, lots of false perceptions. That is chitta mala. And then chitta vikshepa. Then we have various kinds of desires. That also is a part of chitta mala. But because of chitta mala, there is vikshepa. Vikshepa means turmoil there, waves, various disturbances. So to remove that, we start with karma. Okay, do work for others, karma yoga. And by doing this, gradually that becomes chitta shuddhi. Purity is attained through the services that we render for others without any results or seeking any results thereof. So this way, chitta mala is removed. Chitta shuddhi kara. That's why work cannot, and so it cannot lead to knowledge. But what happens? It helps as we serve others with this dedication, to God. Yat karoshi, yadashnasi, yat juhoshi, dadasi, yat tapasvasi konteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. You offer those to me. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you donate. So that way, what will happen? Our mind will be clean. And then we have to concentrate on a particular manifestations. Then chitta becomes ekagra, chitta ekagra. So chitta vikshepa also is removed. Then what happens? Then knowledge dawns down to us. That removes all misunderstanding, ajnana. So this is why it is not related. So there is a shloka there. Avirodhi taya karma na vidyam vinivartayet. So karma has no relation because it has no opposing thing of knowledge, vidya. So vidya avidyam nihantiva. So only vidya can remove avidya. See, if you don't know chemistry, there is only one way to know. If you know chemistry, then you know chemistry. If you don't know where is the Vedanta Society, the only way is to know where is the Vedanta Society. See, lots of you may search here and there like that person, but you won't get Vedanta Society here. You have to know, and then you have to drive here to come here. So driving karma yoga, that will help you to come here. But by coming here, then only you know, okay, this is Vedanta Society. Oh. So anyway, avirodhitaya karma. Karma has no opposing action of vidya. Therefore, na na avidyam vinivartate. Therefore, karma, by karma, avidya cannot be negated. By knowing only one can attain knowledge. So vidyam avidyam nihanti. Only knowledge destroys avidya. Like teja timirapa sanghavat. Like when there is darkness, yet a little light. Or when there is sun, there is no darkness. So like that. So ajnana, ignorance, is removed by knowing. And how that happens? By cleansing of our heart and chitta vikshepa, and concentrating on the manifestation. Now, Bhagavan is telling us, Sri Krishna is telling us how one can concentrate on the various manifestation of God. So first he told in 6 chapters how to go about it, go about the karma. And also there he mentioned about knowledge also. But now he is like mother. You know, mother, mom, there is a like video, mom song. So where whatever mother instructs for the whole day and night, that is compressed for say 2.5 minutes, and it's available in the net. And all the time mothers repeat, when you cross the road, please see left or right, and then you cross, and then don't talk with other person, you have to straight go to the school, etc. She will repeat many times. So Sri Krishna also repeats here many times. And in Upanishad also, like this is very difficult to understand. Why it is difficult? Because it is not matter of any other means. It is by grace only one can achieve this. And the best part is God is so compassionate that he'll not let you go without understanding. As Sri Ramakrishna said, if you are admitted in a hospital, doctor will not release you unless you are cured. So here we find in 7th chapter, Bhagavan said, what is my real nature? Apariyamitasthanyam prakritim vidhi me param. So he said, what is apara prakriti? And what is para prakriti? Who is holding this whole world? And what is this world? This world is also his manifestation, but it is apara prakriti. But the problem is, if we hold this, we cannot keep it in our control. It will fizzle, as it were, through our fingers. So therefore, we are to find that which never changes. That which never changes. Avibhaktam cha vibhakteshu. We have to find that which is manifesting in undivided form in the apparent manifestation of divisions. See, here everything is made up of, say we can say this is table, that is chair, there's all kinds of things. But you ask a scientist, he'll say, oh, it is, you're right, all the are different things. But actually it is matter. Matter is manifesting in so many forms. And also he'll say, ultimately matter is what? Expression of energy. Energy and energy alone and nothing else. So you are seeing only energy in different manifestation. So we have to find that unity which encompasses, which unites, which pervades everything. Though it looks divided, but we have to find out that unity which is underlying everything. If we can hold it, then we can hold everything. So suppose you want to find gold, And there are various ornaments. And you say, okay, I don't want anything. I want gold. So gold is pervading in all ornaments. We have to find it. But what happens? It is easier to say than done. We see this world and we miss all the time or most of the time. So we have to develop such an eye by which we can see that which never changes, that which is eternal, that which is omnipotent, omniscient. That we have to find out. And for that, it is not that it is we have to find somewhere else. He is here and now. And somebody wrote, God is nowhere. But somebody else came and said, God is now here. So we are to find that. And that is why Sri Krishna, God incarnate, is helping us. Now, who is God? So, yato va imani bhutani jayante, yat ena jatani jivanti, yat priyanta visham vishanti. From which everything has sprung, and in which everything is sustained. And after this is done, everything merges in him. So we have to find that. And Bhagavan has given enough indication. He said, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat abhyakta murtina. I pervade everything of this world by my unmanifested form. Matsthani sarva bhutani. All the bhutas are in me, but I am not in them. Matsthani sarva bhutani. Nachaham teshyavasat. Nachamatsthani bhutani. All the bhutas are not in me. See, ornaments are only name and form. Gold is reality. We have to find the gold. So, Nachamatsthani bhutani pashyami yogam ishwaram. So, see my glory. Though apparently, see, this is that, as you know, nimitta karana and upadana karana. God has created this world, and tat srishtva tadevanu prapishat. He entered into it. How? Yathorna nabhi srijyate grinhate cha. As the spider takes out its own web and waves it, one thread, and waves a net. And then when it is not required, it absorbs it. Similarly, he is manifesting in this form. At the same time, he is beyond this. See, why we require beyond this? Because otherwise we'll be only searching ornament, will not find gold. But we have to find gold in various names and forms which we call ornaments. We are to find wood in various furnitures. Though it is palpable, it is always there, but still we miss. Now, to attain this, what is the way? So first is karma rupa. Karma rupa. That means by whatever we do, yat karoshi, yadashnashi, yad juhoshi, dadasi yat. Whatever you eat, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you sacrifice, offer, all these offer to me. Tat kurusha madarpanam. Then you will not be part of Shubha and Ashubha, bad or good impressions of those. So first we have to do whatever we are doing, but we have to dedicate that to God. Then comes gradually upasana. You see, as we progress, You go to school, or students go to school, but they don't remain there for the whole life. After attaining some degree, then you leave school or college, and then you apply those. So that is called upasana. So first karma, it is essential. It is said, na karmanam anarambhyat naishkarmam purushoshmit. Without karma, nobody can attain beyond karma, naishkarma siddhi. That means who is beyond karma. Nobody can attain that state. Na karmanam anarambhyat naishkarmam purushoshnuti. And that's another. Aruruksha muneri yogam karma karanamuchyati yogarudasya tassaiva karma karanamuchyati. Those who want to attain, they have to go through work. Without work, nobody can attain this. But once you have attained, karma is not required. Say you drove from your home to this Vedanta society. So when you started, you have to drive, you have to do some work. But after attaining here, after reaching here, then you are not doing the same karma. So then what I am saying? So first karma yoga. So our devotion should be through karma. That's why service is very important. And whatever service that we do, we have to offer to God. So service is very important. Then comes upasana. Then sitting near. See, now we are sitting close to Gita. Upasana. So upasana helps, because then we are trying to concentrate, we are trying to understand the secret of Gita. So this is upasana. So upasana rupa bhakti. This is also devotion. When you drove, that is also devotion, but different kind. But this is closer. So as we grow, gradually the exercise is subtler and subtler, and then it is internalized, upasana. And ultimately it comes now jnana rupa. Now God is revealing these truth. If we hear this carefully, cogitate over it over and over again, and with Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatparah sangyati. Without Shraddha, nothing can be attained. There should be one-pointed devotion. So with this devotion and hearing over and over again, and cogitating over and over again, then living those ideas in life, in one's own life, then only one can attain. So then the knowledge comes. So karma is essential, and that's why karma, yoga, and then upasana, and then come jnana. And all these are part of devotion. We are not segregating devotion from knowledge. See, without devotion, nothing happens. Without liking, without loving, nothing happens. If you are working without love, that's not karma yoga. So whatever we do, we have to put our heart and soul. Then it becomes yoga. And that, though it may be karma, but that will lead us to the reality, the truth. Now, after this then comes, okay, what is the nature of God? Because we are putting our everything, karma, upasana, and jnana. We should know what that reality is, or what kind of nature it has. So first we see some differences. One is, though it is God who is manifesting in so many forms, but something is trailing away from us. Every moment is trailing away from us. Kshanikam, kshanikam, sarvam kshanikam. Everything is going away. Every day we are losing one day of our life. So this is kshanika. We should not go for that. We cannot capture our youth. So one is vikari. There should be something which is nirvikari. Ornaments can be melted and make another ornament. But gold is gold all the time. We have to find gold so that we are not tempted by ornaments. So one thing is nirvikari, one is savikari. Then there are many attributes. Attributes are good, not a problem. In the beginning, of course. But if we are bound by attributes, then it's difficult. It's like if you drive and your wheels are stuck somewhere, then you cannot go anywhere. So attributes are good, like that's why in the meditation also what we do. We meditate on the compassion of God. We meditate on effulgence being. These are attributes, but these are helpful, very essential. In course of time, one should grow beyond that. So that is why after attaining that which is attributeless, then we see everything is with attribute. That's fine. Thakur, Sri Ramakrishna says, Kholeri maj majheri khol. The pith is khol. Khol means inside. Whatever is inside is outside. Outside, whatever is outside is inside. Sri Ramakrishna said, there is a staircase. If you climb, after climbing, you attain or you reach the roof. After reaching the roof, then you find, oh, it's the same bricks and mortars here and same bricks and mortar there in the staircase. But one should reach there. Otherwise, if one is in the first step, then how can one reach? Then he cannot see that similarity everywhere. So that is why we need to find that. So one is truth, satyam, jnanam, anantam, brahma. We have to find that. To find that's truth, we find lots of things are coming, like say eddies, whirlpools. I see water, but water in a form. So we are after the form. Then it's a problem. We have to see the reality behind that. Of course, this is not easy. So God will help us. How to find this? In so many forms, it is He who is manifesting. So He will tell, okay, raso aham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryaya. I am the rasa, the sapidity in water. And I am the glow in sun and moon. So this way our eyes will be, oh, I see. Let me see the glowing part of it. Not that only that disk part of it. Though it is beautiful. That's also a form. And in the beginning, that's good. There is a, say, Rudra Prashna. Asos tamro aruna uta babhru sumangala. So I'll read the meaning. Say in the morning, if you see that sun, it's like a bright tamrabarna. That means like, what is that? Tamra? Copper-like. Copper-like. So the sun who is copper red when he arises, the golden yellow. This highly auspicious and beneficent one is truly Rudra. these other Rudras who are watered. So when you see how it glows in the morning like copper, then it becomes red hot, and then it becomes white. It's beautiful, but not to caught up there. We have to find the truth behind it. What is that Rudra? Who is this? We have to find that. So, and then lots of other poetry is also there to show that these are also beautiful. But we have to find the essence of it, that which is Satyam. One should not be caught up in makeshift things, mithya. That also looks, say this world also looks real, fine. But this melts away after a certain time. Say what happened last year, we forget. But that time when we experienced, yes, we experienced. We cannot deny. So what is the essential? Pakhi gahe fulo phote, totini bahi aa jaye. The birds chirp, flower blooms, and rivers flow. Didahin anubhuti. So all these are trailing away. But what remains within us is that is undoubted. The memory of it or experience of it, that remains undoubted. Didahin anubhuti hriday rahi aa jaye. So there is something which is intangible, but is palpable. We have to find that which is palpable, but maybe intangible, but that is reality, not this seeming reality. So this is the challenge, and God will help us. This is the background, what God is going to tell us. Now, two things are very close. We cannot say which one is what. Say, I'm speaking few words. How you are understanding? By meaning thereof. So words have meanings. Vagartham pratipatte. So vak and artha, they are close. So it is difficult to find out what is what. But we are to take this clue. God will tell some words. We are to find that clue, what he is meaning in reality. So with this introduction, then we can go ahead, because this is important. First, let me enumerate. We are trying to find what is reality, Satyam, what is Nirvikari, which never deviates. Though he has many attributes, but he is also beyond attributes. Then only many attributes can be added to him. He's beyond all form. That is why he can take any form he likes. And that is why these are, Bhagavan himself said, they are apareyamitasthanyam, prakritim viddhime param. I have a super or supreme prakriti, nature, which is the basis of all bhuta. Jiva bhuta mahabaho yedam dharyate jagat. And who is holding this? So we are talking, we are sitting on floor. The earth is holding us. We are not aware of it. So Bhagavan will make us aware of it. That is why he said, Prabhasmi Sasi Suryayo. I am the Prabha, not to take any other thing. You can take. In the beginning, no problem. But try to understand. With karma, then you have to go beyond karma. The purpose of karma, when it is fulfilled, there's no need of karma. You drove here, as soon as that is done, you parked your car and you are sitting here. Then come Upasana. And Upasana here is sitting close to to the ideal. And then comes hearing, Shravana, Manana, and contemplating on that, and Nididhyasana. So we have studied Manmana Bhava, Mad Bhakta, Mad Yaji, Mam Namaskuru, Mame Vaishyashi Yuktevam Atmanam Mat Parayana. So he said, what we have to do? Mad Bhakta Bhava, be my devotee. What kind of devotee? Your mind should be absorbed in me, so that mind loses its mindness. Manmana Bhava, Mad Bhakta Bhava, Mad Yaji. If you do something, offer everything to me. So that you have no other work, but you are dealing with me. Mam Namaskuru, and you be humble and submissive to me. And Mame Vaishyashi, and be united with me. Yuktevam. Mame Vaishyashi means you will attain me. Why? Because you'll become Mat Parayanaha. So Mat Parayana means there is only one goal in life. There are not many goals. We have only one goal of life, to attain God. Okay, attain God. Where is God? People think, Sri Ramakrishna says, there are three classes of devotees. The lowest one says, God is up there, somewhere. कहते ऊपर वाला. God is looking at us. So God is like this all the time, looking at us. So the lowest one says God is up there. That is, he points to heaven. The mediocre devotee says that God dwells in the heart as the inner controller, Antaryami. But the highest devotee says God alone has become everything. All that we perceive. But again, God alone has become everything. But we have to find out that what that is. What is that abhibhakta? Though apparently divided thing, but what is all pervading? That we have to find out. All that we perceive is so many forms of God. Narendra used to make fun of me and say, yes, God has become all. Then a pot is God, a cup is God. And then in another instance, he said, what is knowledge and what is ignorance? A man is ignorant so long as he feels that God is far away. He has knowledge when he knows that God is here and everywhere. So only we have to develop that eye to see God who is everywhere and here. So we go to the text now. 10th. So in the beginning, Bhagavan always tries to impress Arjuna to be attentive. And he says, Bhuya eva mahabaho srinume paramam vacha yatteham priyamanaya pakshyami hitakamya. So bhuya means again, punah. So bhuya, again, O mighty armed, do thou listen to my supreme word, which I, wishing thy welfare, will tell thee who art delighted to hear me. So this is the way. Say we dedicated some time to make the ground. Then only our mind says, okay, what is next? So we are eager to know. So Sri Krishna also said from 7th to 9th, he created the ground. Of course, before that also he created. And now Arjuna is ready. But still Bhagavan says, be careful. I'm going to tell you again so that you don't miss. Why? Because you are very dear to me. And we are also dear to God. That's why he tells, and it is left for us. so that we read it over and over and over again. So he says, Bhuyaha eva Mahabaho. Mahabaho, though you are mighty armed, but you need to have your attention here. Not only physical strength, but your mental strength should be also dedicated to listen this. Srinu me paramam vacha. Listen. Listen my supreme speech. Vachaha. Vacha here means words. So then, yatte ham priyamanaya. Yatte ham priyamanaya. Because you are dear to me. And you are delighted to hear this. That's why I'm telling you over and over again. If it falls on a mm, dump area, so then nobody will tell that. So yatteham priyamana. The other day yesterday we were going, so we are talking to someone and said, hey, yes. Many times he said. After that, oh, sorry, I forgot to bring my hearing aid. Let me bring it. So he was just nodding. So yatteham priyamanaya bhakshyami hitakamaya. I'll tell this because I am desirous of your help, your welfare. So this is only introduction. So we go forward. And then why? Why I'm telling you? Because this is subtle. This is not understood by big stalwarts. What are those? Name viduhu suragana prabhavam na maharshaya. Suragana, all the deities, they don't know me. Okay, let me read first the meaning. That will be easier. Neither the hosts of the devas nor the great rishis know my origin. For in every way, I am the source of all the devas and the great rishis. So he told who do not know him. Also, he said why they do not know. Name viduhu suragana. All the host of deities, they don't know me. Prabhavam, what is my origin? Who am I? They don't know. Na maharshaya, even great rishis also they don't know. What is that? Aham adirhi. I am the beginning. I am Adi. Adirhi. Devanam Maharshinam cha sarvasha. Because I am the originator of Devarshis, Devas and Rishis. So what I created, how can they know about me? Say pots don't know who made them. Similar. So it is the reason why, because these are his created being, and what is created, they cannot know the creator. So name viduh suraganaha prabhavam na maharshaya. Aham adirhi devanam maharshinam cha sarvasha. We go to the next. Yo mam ajam anadim cha vetti loka maheshwaram asammudha samarteshu sarva papaihi pramuchyate. The simple translation is, will come again, because first I have to make the ground, then simple meaning, then we can go again. So there is no harm. He who knows me, birthless and beginningless, and great Lord of worlds, he among mortals is undeluded, is freed from all sins. So Yomam Ajam means not born. God is not born. How can he be born? Who will make him born? So he is unborn. Ajopi san, abhyatma san. I am Aja, I am Abhaya, unmanifested. In fourth chapter, Bhagavan said this. But still he jatavan iva parilakshati, as if he is born. Says Ramakrishna, as if he was born, but he is not born. And later Bhagavan says, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo vetti tattvata. He who knows in reality, though I am unborn, but I take birth. Though I have no work at all, name kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchan. Nana vyaptam avaptavyam parmevacha karmani. But still I engage myself in work, as it were. So this is very subtle. It is not very easy. Though it is given in a simple form, very simple language, but it is very difficult to understand. That is why Arjuna, please give your attention. He who knows me, yo mam ajam anadim cha vetti loka maheshwaram. I am the Lord of and Supreme Lord of the whole creation. Yo mam ajam anadim cha vetti loka maheshwaram asammudaha. Asammuda means not confused. Samarteshu. In this mortal world, sarva papaihi pramuchyate, and he is released from all bad karma, not like Christian sin. You can say, see, all sins it is, though translation is also like that, but from Indian context, it is bad karma. He who knows me birthless and beginningless, the great Lord of worlds, he among mortals, he deluded is undeluded. Asamudha is not deluded. Because he who knows me is no more deluded. His eyes are clear. Uska najar saaf ho gaya. His eyes are very clear. He can see that which is abhibhakta, which is not divided. He can see it. He can see the gold in ornaments. He can see that energy in all manifestations. So he is not deluded. He is freed from all sins. Sarva papi pramuchyate. Now he introduces. So let me quickly read it, then we'll come back, because otherwise the effort will be not, it will not be appropriate. So what was the point? Now Bhagavan says, what? Buddhir jnanam asammoha, kshama satyam damah shamah, sukham dukkham bhavo bhavo, bhayam cha bhayam evacha, ahimsa samata tushti stapo danam yasho yashah, bhavanti bhava bhutanam matta eva pritag vidha. Running translation. Intellect, knowledge, non-delusion, forbearance, truth, restraint of the external senses, calmness of heart, happiness, misery, birth, death, fear, as well as fearlessness, non-injury, evenness, contentment, austerity, benevolence, good name, as well as ill fame. These different kinds of qualities of beings arise from me alone. Now he'll say, like seventh chapter, Rasoham apsukonte prabhasmi shashi suryaya. I am the sapidity in water, I am glow in the sun and moon, etc. He'll try to indicate what he really is in the manifestation of this diverse world. What is avikari? What is reality in seeming seeming play of this world. So he'll indicate that. So see, like if you remember, say a man has got billions of dollars, and then he loses also that money. If you try to remember great character of this world, whom you remember? Only those who have great compassion, those who are kind, those who are good people. You don't remember. Say maybe some may have um, some villainous character. You don't remember them. At least people don't like. So now God is trying to indicate what is that which is subtle in apparent diverse form. So we have to find out that. So that is why all these qualities he has enumerated. So we'll go take this in the next class, but this is only introduction. Introduction is in the beginning, there is karma. Yes, very important. Without karma, nobody can progress. But after karma comes upasana. After upasana comes attainment of knowledge. And knowledge, there is help. God will give various hints. What is his real nature? And what is his apara shakti, apara vidya? That means parambhava majananta. So apareyo mitastanyam prakritim vidhi. Apara prakriti and para prakriti. And what is beyond that? He'll indicate everything. But this is a great study. And through these qualities, we have to see the presence of God. That is a great challenge. We can see these qualities, good. But through those qualities, these are divine qualities. And God is manifesting in so many forms that we have to find. I'll quote one verse from so these are basic also, and these are higher also. So this is from so there's this muktim icchanti che muktim ichchati chet tat vishayan vishavat tyaja क्षमा arjava daya tosha satyam piyushavat bhaj. That means, in short, if you want freedom, then you are to leave objects of the world like poison. And what to be cultivated? For forbearance, forgiveness, simplicity, straightforwardness, compassion, and santosha, for uh, always happy whatever is received, satyam, truth, piyushvat, and that one has to cultivate these like nectar. So these are to be cultivated in our lives. Why? Because these are divine qualities. This will change our life. These will change our life. As we cultivate these, the great transformation will happen in our lives, and life will be fulfilled. Then we can attain that. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena guru napi vichalyate. That is the objective. The objective is to attain that state where nothing can deviate us. And that is why we have to cultivate forgiveness, kshama, satyam, truthfulness, So, and simplicity, straightforwardness, compassion, santosha, satisfaction, and yes, truthfulness. So these are the qualities one has to inculcate in one's life so that the ground is ready. Then that understanding comes. And then chitta mala is removed, the dirts and dust are removed, and chitta vikshepa also is calmed down, the mind is concentrated, and ultimately knowledge will dawn unto us. So this is the teaching that we find today from Bhagavad Gita. Thank you very much. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Any question? Is there any question?
Yes, I got a question.
Is there any question?
Yes, Swami, I got a question. Can you hear me?
Who is there?
This is Martin.
Oh, Martin.
Swami, you told me that the Creator God comes and goes, has his life and then dies, and then somebody else takes up the job. Do you remember that?
What is that?
Never mind.
Creator God does not come and go. The superficial, no, just apareya mitastanyam prakritim vidhi me param. Apara prakriti, it seemingly is changing all the time. Apara prakriti. This is also his prakriti. But we have to find the para prakriti within this apara prakriti. Even 5 elements that akasha, vayu, that means all gaseous, all space, then fire, that means energy, and water, all the liquid, and also gross, that means earth. Kshiti, Ap, Tej, Marut, Bhum. All these are apara prakriti. These are changing. We have to find that supreme prakriti in this apara prakriti. Then only we can hold it. We have to find gold in ornaments. Then we know the value. Otherwise, whenever a form changes, then we will miss. And so this is the answer for you. But this will not happen like if you attend one of a blue moon, once in a blue moon. It is a continuous process. You need to attend regularly. Yes. Yes.
Balance, and where do we fit in with calling someone on their potential wrongdoing so it's addressed, and that way righteousness is upheld, but being forgiving at the same time.
Correct. Very good question. Straightforwardness does not mean that you are to harm others. Ahimsa satyas. Yeah, ahimsa, non-injury is the main. Straightforwardness means you are to be straight. It is not that you are finding faults with others. You can see the life of Holy Mother or Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna was dedicated to Mother Kali, and he was weeping, and somebody came and kicked him. Later he told that that gentleman came and kicked me, but he did not, he forgave him. So straightforwardness, even in the life of Holy Mother, we see she is very simple, straightforward, but she's not revengeful, not finding faults with others. So these have to be balanced. That's why not only one character you have to take, you have to take the whole. That daya, satyam, and compassion. Yes, your brother commits some wrong, some mistake. You'll not punish him. You'll try to convince him not to do this. So this way you can balance, right? So first thing is you have to see God in every manifestation. If you see God, then even someone is doing something wrong, you are not to go like that. You are doing this God. This is bad. Rather, okay, you forgive him, and also try to make him understand. If he does not understand, it's okay. So this way we can balance. Okay.
That might be somewhat destructive to nature because they're constructing something.
Say it again. Okay, there are 4 situations: Maitri, Karuna, Mudito, Upeksha. Sukha, Dukha, Punya, Punya. So Sukha, Dukha, somebody is in happiness. You have to feel friendship with him. And if someone is doing something wrong, have compassion on him. Maitri, Karuna. And if someone is doing something good, be happy, be contented. Mudita. And suppose someone is doing something wrong, you are not cops, are you? If someone is beating someone, you cannot chastise him. Then he'll leave that person and beat you. So what you can do best, you can inform police that, I see a man is beating another one. That much you can do, but you avoid that situation. So Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha. 4 situation, 4 solution. And suppose it does not fit here. To keep your equanimity, you have to raise opposing thought. So you are angry with someone, you feel love with him. Then your anger will be nullified. You cannot change the whole world. Rather, you have to change yourself. This is the bare fact. So that should be the goal. Yeah, Prasad.
This is a song a friend of mine wrote a long time ago.